Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at BNB on this chart. So we're just going to have a look at BNB, obviously have a bit of an overview on Bitcoin and the Bitcoin dominance doing its silly old thing where it basically doesn't know which way it wants to go. Basically, I would suppose, offering us the opportunity to hedge into every single thing. At this point, there's no real clear direction to say that Bitcoin or altcoins are going to reign supreme and that perhaps we can judge every single book by its cover. And by that meaning, we can read the charts and take them on face value. So Bitcoin at the moment holding strong and perhaps looking to make an all-time high today. I'm not going to, don't quote me on that, but it's set up as if it wants to kind of do that. The MACD kind of looks a little weak, but other than that, the situation, the setup with the chart alone is pretty good. We're riding above the 10 exponential, which is always the opportunity to move from there. As long as we're above there, we have the opportunity to basically move all the way to the top and beyond. So I'm not going to say it's super bullish, nor is it super bearish, but it's definitely in a decent situation. Same with the 4-hourly chart. We look at the 4-hourly, it's basically the same kind of setup on the 4-hourly, and pretty much exactly the same kind of deal, really. So it's not showing extreme signs of signals, I would say, of strength, but the posture that it's presenting is one of I want a bit more, I want to go for more. And when Bitcoin goes for more, we don't know where it's going to go, but it could go quite high. So we look at this on the daily. Yesterday we had a little run up here towards 60,000. The day before we ran up into 60,000. We are getting rejections around those zones, and in that respect, it's not concerning me that we're not taking these areas out, but a flat level around here, it's basically $60,000, isn't it, that we really need to break above. It seems to be a psychological figure, almost like what $10,000 and $20,000 was back in the day. $60,000 seems to be proving that kind of vibe as well. So until we break above 60,000 and test it as a support zone, I'm not looking for a massive run on it. The longer it dances around here gives, I suppose, altcoins the opportunity to run. So, we look at a lot of altcoins, and a lot of them are rallying now, so I decided to bring this one. I've only made one video on this where I said it's going to go to $95, and it certainly did do that. So now let's have a look at what's going on here. So since this massive run, it looks to me like we're basically forming, I suppose you could call it a bull flag, really. It's more or less what it is. We're at the apex of it as we speak, and the way that these sort of things work out, if they work out in favour of the bulls, then we essentially do a measure move from the mouth of this formation, leading us up to around about this zone here. So if that were to move, if we were to break out of that today, the sort of top target, well, not the top target, obviously you could overshoot this, but the target I would be looking for would be just above $400, $420 or thereabouts, and that's the kind of measure move that we'd be looking for. Now again, when we're looking at the way that this MACD is facing down like this isn't bearish. This is I would call it redistribution or reaccumulation at a high level. So as this goes down while this moves up, it is basically some people buying, some people selling, but I think this one's going to break to the up. Now if we just get rid of this and get rid of these, because basically we can all agree that we're at the apex of that formation. If we have a look at the just sort this out, if we have a look at the actual setup here, we are basically like Bitcoin was. We're above the center of the Bollinger Band in bullish territory. We're above the 10 exponential, which is, I suppose, our top level of support when it comes to moving averages. So we are, I suppose, ready to go on this one. What we really want is for Bitcoin to not break down, it's having a little push at the moment, for Bitcoin not to break down, and for us to be allowed to break out of that bullish bull flag, and that would cause continuation up to and into $400 territory. Let's have a look on the 4-hourly chart. Let's see how good that looks. Again, pretty much like Bitcoin. I mean, it's actually, let's have a look at that again. Recently just coming up above the 0 point, so it's looking quite strong here. Let's just reset this chart a bit, and let's look a bit closer here. So coming out of this red cloud, which would be a good sign, so breaking out of here would be good. Not saying that we're going to do that $400 move today, but I would expect over the next few days we probably would. Now we do have a conversion baseline across here, Ichimoku Cloud style, but you know, the Chiku span is in the price action, so we can't really class that as a start of a new trend. It's 2 out of 3 confirmations, 2 being the cross, being above the cloud, but third is not counted because we've already hit that. So that's a bit of a downer, unfortunately. But that said, money flow is coming back into this asset, even though the volume is trickling down still. Like I say, we're reaching the apex of that formation, and that's the thing on this occasion to focus on. Breaking above there should then have and cause a continuation, and that continuation should be into the $400 zone. Anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there. Just a short, quick video on BNB. If you like the channel, please like and subscribe. I've got a Telegram which is free, and if you want to learn more about TA and get access to live streams twice a week, then I've got a Patreon channel which is £7.50 a month. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend. Take it easy.